Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Title: Consuming Amazon Web Services WSDL with Python SOAP Stack. Introduction. Amazon Web Services, AWS, provides a wide range of web services that can be accessed using SOAP, Simple Object Access Protocol, based APIs. In this tutorial, we will explore how to consume AWS Web Services using Python SOAP Stack. We'll focus on using the popular Zeep library to interact with AWS WSDL, Web Services Description Language, endpoints. Prerequisites. Installing the Zeep library. To begin, you'll need to install the Zeep library, which is a powerful SOAP client for Python. Now, let's dive into the steps to consume AWS WSDL using Zeep. Step 1. Generate Python code from WSDL. To work with AWS WSDL, you need to generate Python code from the WSDL file. You can do this using the Zeep library's built-in code generator tool. Suppose you want to consume an AWS service like Amazon S3. You can find the WSDL URL for the S3 service in the AWS documentation. Here's an example of generating Python code for Amazon S3. Step 2. Access AWS service methods. Once you've generated the Python code from the WSDL, you can access the AWS services methods and perform operations. For example, to list all buckets in your S3 account. Step 3. Set AWS credentials. Before making requests to AWS, you need to set your AWS access credentials. You can do this using the Boto3 library, which is commonly used with AWS services in Python. Install Boto3 if you haven't already. Then, configure your AWS credentials. Step 4. Make AWS requests. Now that your credentials are set, you can use the S3 client from Boto3 to interact with the S3 service. For example, to list all buckets using Boto3. Conclusion. In this tutorial, we've shown you how to consume AWS Web Services using Python SOAP Stack with the Zeep library. You've learned how to generate Python code from an AWS WSDL, set up AWS credentials, and make requests to AWS services. This knowledge can be applied to various AWS services to automate and interact with them using Python. Remember to replace placeholders with your actual AWS credentials and service-specific information when working with different AWS services. ChatGPT.